Welcome back to the Last Remnant video walkthrough, 100% completion and low BR run. We are finally doing the last video of side quests. This is the villain and the Sightless girl, history's Bondary, and things unchangeable. These are the last three subquests in the game, and we start the first one by talking to Loki. You have heard of the Savage Mountain Bandit Loki, the one Yama talked about along with the Boogeyman. That's me. I'm trash, alright? A bad guy. Get seen talking to me and your precious reputation will be ruined. He's already with us. Get it? Stay the hell away from me. And normally that'd not be a problem, except in order to do this quest we're going to have to push his parameter bonus conversation forward, which means we'll be going out to the world map 5 times and come back in to push him to the next red thought bubble. When I was born, a huge disaster hit my village. The whole place was almost destroyed. Everyone in town said I was cursed, said all I could do was bring bad luck. Only a baby, and they completely loathed me. So I grew up, and I hated them right back, every last damn person in that village. I beat them up, cursed them out. By the end, even my own ma couldn't stand me. That's just a lovely story of hope and joy. But things will get more interesting. So I left the village and started making a name for myself as a fierce bandit Loki. Killing people, hunting them down, hating them, every day, that's all I did, and that was all I wanted to do. But one day I met this kid. Frackin' changed everything. I'm finishing up a job, casing this house, when I realized there's a little girl there. I didn't screw around. I go on and pull my knife. But right at the part where they usually start screaming and wailing, she popped out and says, "Hi, all cheery like." Says she just wants to talk, says she wants to be friends. Turns out the girl's blind. Of course, I didn't believe it at first. I figured she was like the rest, trying to pull one over on me. But turned out she just wanted a friend. It was the first time that ever happened. The first time I'd come across someone who was actually happy I was there. The first and only. I mean, hell, my own parents didn't want shit to do with me, and this random little girl, Rhea's her name, wants to be pals? Ain't that a trip? Seriously, she saved me. Who knows what I would have become? That's why I've been searching for something to fix her eyesight all this time. She's done so much for me, I want to at least try to pay her back. Okay, so, that's no short order. We need to cure the blind. And with all our modern medicine here on Earth, we can't do it. But Loki, sure, we'll do it for you, Loki. Okay, so it's time to meet this girl. She's in the town square. Loki, where are you? How annoying, he disappeared while I was still talking to him, and I hadn't finished my story. Oops, sorry. Did you want something? I'm Rhea. Who are you? I'm Rush. We can say ... Rush, huh? Got it. What a cool name. So that's kind of interesting that he used the word frackin'. I think that's a shout out to Battlestar Galactica or something like that. It's nice that somebody else is carrying that frackin' torch. Hopefully people keep that alive. Okay, so now we get a quest from Loki in the bar, much like the parameter bonuses of others. Rush, I don't know if I should throw this on you, but I can't think of anything else to do. I might have told you everything, but I'm looking for an elixir to fix Rhea's eyesight. I haven't gotten lucky yet, but I managed to get hold of some information from some merchants passing through. In a place not too far away grows a flower called... I'm not going to pronounce it. Apparently, it's got the power to give people their sight back. Okay, well, you can find the flowers top of Mount Vackle. At least that's what I heard. I would have gone once I heard this stuff existed, but I got to be careful. If something were to happen to me, Ray would be devastated. Plus, traveling with you, I can't just go off on my own. No, you can go. So, would you come to Mount Vacal with me to get the Rhea some, whatever that is? She's a cutie, I'll go. Knew I could count on you. I have a vague idea of what the flower looks like, so once we get there, leave it to me. Alright. And that gives us the villain and the Sightless girl. The villain in this case is Loki, and we're in Mount Vacal. Drink! Alright, we will be needing to go to the next zone, but it looks like it's starting us at a place we don't normally start at. It's starting us on the reverse side, top down. Where we started is where we fought that Heaven's Lord or whatever in the world, that Spirit Lord bird that was blocking the way for us. And we'll be going reverse style back down the mountain. And that means we got to avoid these vultures coming from the other way. Yeah, you just have to time shift through them. I don't know how I made it through them the first time, but gotta time shift through them. Now, I didn't know at the time that you had to kill this bird. And this is actually a good thing. Given the bird enemy advantage, it'll do its curse, one per bird, and then it's done. Like, it won't curse all 5 of our groups now. It just curses the 2 because it got advantage. So this is one of those occasions where it's advantageous to let the mob hit you first so they get the initial attack. There are some other cases where we'll want to do that in later videos. We'll be just bull rushing, face planting rush directly on the mob without hitting the taunt button or trigger. We're going to allow ourselves to be tagged for an enemy advantage on purpose. Anyway, we've fought these before. These are in the aqueducts, right when you go through the first door. We've certainly fought our fair share of Spirit Lords. In fact, at this point, it's starting to get a little old hat. It'd be nice, it'd be refreshing to attack something else. And we got a little lock there or something. Occasionally the video just freezes. I don't think it froze in game. Although that might be Fraps writing a big file and starting on another file or something. Anyway, okay, back to the video. I'm not being very helpful here. There's not much to say. We've got 2 birds, and I should be piling up on one and ignoring the other. I'm trying to remember when I'm putting commentary on these videos a couple months after I recorded the videos, and so sometimes I'm trying to remember why I did some things a certain way. Like if there's a case where I'm ignoring my own advice and attacking both birds, like right now, I'm doing it wrong. I've got 3 groups on one, 2 on the other. When what I should be doing is killing one bird as fast as possible. These guys have a lot of hit points. I believe the Glaciolobulus are the biggest Spirit Lords. And it may not be necessary to engage them. I had some trouble triggering the flower video because I'm not sure if Loki knew the right place. He said, let's just get to the flower and I'll take care of it. And so we got to the flower and then he didn't take care of it, and so we got hit by a bird. That's what I'm going with. That's my story. Let me talk about the other 2 quests, I guess, while we're doing this. There is a quest that we got at the very beginning of the game before we did any other quest. There was a pre-quest kind of thing, and there's a girl in an Atham bar, and she said, hey, you're going to get quests from people, and it's going to be easy, and then she gave us credit for the first quest, and we'll talk to her again for the very last quest in the game. If you're doing the Xbox 360 version, then you need to do the Ophelia quest at Hatred's End, I believe it's called. For the PC, we don't have to do that, so we're not doing that, so we can get Roberto. But if you do all the quests, then we've got a opportunity for 1,000,000 gold free. We're still BR 48. And it'd be nice to get through the entire game. BR 50 is kind of what I'm aiming for.
This is of no concern to you.
There's still plenty of power.
Some nice skill ups.
What a glorious
And some stat ups. Okay, so we're looking for the flower. Is it this? Oh, it's not that. That's a pot and 7,000 gold. So, where is it? So here, there's something on the ground over here. Maybe this is it. Oh, that's a weapon recipe.
Okay, later.
Okay. Aha! We had to move on that square there, and we were just shy of it when we ran around. They should be growing around here. It's the giant tree. This is it. It matches the merchant's description. It's got to be this. Rush, thanks for lending me a hand. Let's get out of here before... ... Oh shit, ... just happened. Damn ... I was afraid of this. The merchant mentioned this monster ... mainly that it almost killed him. It'll go away if we leave the flowers, but I can't do that. Come on, Rush. Welkin Dragon. So isn't this quaint? Yeah, we've got a regular dragon, and he's got like a big brother called the Welkin Dragon. This creature has 300,000 hit points, which puts him at the top end of some of the stuff we've fought. It's one of the biggest guys, and then the regular dragon, he's got his 100 or 2,000 hit points. So altogether, it's going to be it's going to take a few turns for us to do this here. The idea, what we're going for, is to have a turn or two for Paris, ta-da, to get our morale up. We just brought it up to half. And so, one more turn, he should be able to get it up another huge chunk. It would be nice if I did this correctly in the video and killed the regular dragon first. Before, right. They look the exact same. If you have 5 groups, it may be okay just to put one on the dragon also. I mean on the Welkin Dragon also. This isn't one of the hardest fights we've ever done. Fights don't really scale correctly, you know, doing stuff in the order in which it's given to you in the game. There's no telling how hard a fight's going to be by where you hit it in the game. Really, I think the one people have the most trouble with is probably Nest of Eagles. Just because not everybody finishes the game and most everybody gets to Nest of Eagles, as being the first really hard one. Somebody had just mentioned in a comment the other day that when they got to Nest of Eagles, they quit the first time playing through the game, and they decided to give it another try after watching the videos. So that's nice. Thanks for the compliment there. But that Nest of Eagles is horrendous, and the only reason we were able to do it at BR3 is because we had David Gabolg in the battlefield, and we ensured that he would. You know, we waited the first round to have the action points, and here I am. I'm going to spend this entire fight talking about an older fight. I just meant to say that some fights are harder than others, and they don't always go in order. I had to put them in order when we were doing side quests before, from easiest to hardest. That wasn't the natural order they were given in the game. There's just no telling. And I imagine it has a lot to do with your group makeup. I know I've seen a lot of group makeups where they have everybody doing some kind of mystic art along with fighting, and they just have everybody's skills look wide open, so everybody does a little everything, and it changes the dynamic where maybe one fight that might be hard for me is easy as pie for somebody who's set up that way, or you know, has a healing only union or something like that. But we were finally chewed through this little trash mob here. My golden rule about dragons was always kill the dragon last, and this will be the only time we'll be killing the dragon first, just because there's a bigger, badder dragon standing right next to him. Same graphic, just a little bit taller. Okay, so that's it for that one. We are doing a good job staying alive here. We got a Kachixia going in. Zulian's about to clear out the dragon's action points. Blam! Okay. But apparently that didn't matter, or it didn't go off. He resisted because he just flame breathed right after that. And if he had been properly Kachixia'd without a resist, that he wouldn't have been able to cast that. Okay, so Jaeger's in some trouble. He's going to need some healing. Oh boy. Stay alive. No! Okay. And he blasted Arena across the battlefield. Rush is about to respond with 25,000 damage to the gullet. Dragons, we haven't hit that many in the game, in the main plot of the game. I think we did a couple quests, the Rainbow Bond or something like that, where we were forced to kill a dragon. I think maybe, I don't know if the one of Frustrations was a dragon, but there just haven't been a whole lot of dragons. But there will be, we will be required to kill a bunch of dragons for parts. We are going to, at some point in time, in the last tier of our weapon upgrades, be in dire need of some dragon parts, and we're going to get those then. Have to farm dragons. Alright, Duke. He's good for 50,000 damage. Nice. Nice. Alright. Get Jaeger's group back up. Everybody should be in the fight now. I say that, and then Duke Gorg ate it, and Emmy's almost dead. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but here, like, where you're deciding what to do, they really make it look like the dragon's doing something, like the dragon, and even your guys are doing something, but they're not. This is all just canned, cyclical, fake battle here while you decide. There's no time limit. You got all the time in the world to choose. First of all, before we get to the end of the video, congratulations on completing all 67 subquests. That's a massive undertaking. If you hung around, or if you went through with it, there is a benefit to doing every quest in the game other than getting 1,000,000 gold, which by the time you've done 67 quests and they give you the 1,000,000 gold, you don't need it. I mean, who are you going to recruit after that? You've already done every quest. You've already got everybody who needs to be recruited via quest. So the 1,000,000 gold there is just like, hey, why not? Yeah. What else are they going to give us? Oh, right. They're going to give us
What are you doing?
a much... Well, let me put this another way. The last guy you fight is the Conqueror. No big duh. Not a spoiler there. It's telegraphed the entire game. The bad guy in this game is the Conqueror. Okay, so there's going to be some conflict at the end involving the Conqueror. Okay. And you have different versions of the Conqueror. There are like 8 ranks of that bitch, and rank 1 is the easiest, and that's if you didn't do barely any quests at all. If you do all the quests, then you get the toughest possible Conqueror. Rank 8 Conqueror. Ultimate Conqueror, or whatever they call him. The Absolute Conqueror on the Xbox or something like that. They got different names for him, but it is the hooptiest of the Conquerors. What a waste of time. Rush, I need another favor. I don't want Rhea to know what I look like. I'm hideous. Can you take these to her instead? And give her this message? Tell her I died. Hi, you're Rush, right? How are you today? Huh? You have flowers for me? From Loki? I don't know why he's being so shy since we're such good friends. These flowers smell wonderful. Do you know what they're called? I don't know how to pronounce them. What? Really? These flowers can make me see again? Alright, I don't care how it happens, I just want to be able to see. And that's the sound of being able to see. If you ever regain your sight, that's what it sounds like. Is that you, Rush? I can't... You look exactly as I imagine. I can see... I can really see. So this is what the world looks like. It's amazing. Do you know where Loki is? I have to thank him right away. Lots of dots with this one. What's wrong? Why won't you tell me where Loki is? Say something. Please? Fine. I'll go look for him myself. Okay, and this is new. The quest giver actually moves, which is not what they normally do. Loki, it's you, isn't it? Thank you so much. Loki. Rhea, I don't want you to see me. I know I'm hideous. No, not at all. You're exactly like I'd imagine you'd be. Better, even. I never told you this, but I know all about you, Loki. I've known all along, even what you did to Father. Gasp. To be honest, I despised you at first, but now all I want is you beside me. I know now. I know that you're the only one for me. Thank you, Rhea. Thank you. This is getting uncomfortable. You're the only one for me. I'll go help out Rush a bit more. Back in a flash. I'll be here. We've got the hurricane formation. Yay! And that wraps up Villain and the Sightless Girl. Okay. Nothing other than that formation as a reward here. Oh yeah, help yourself, Bears. That's for you. We want you to have that. Oh, Emerald Solitaire. Gabriel, go deck yourself out. Maybe you can get a woman to talk to you. Okay, and maybe I'm turning off... Am I turning off arts?
Release me from all that binds me.
Observe my stats
Oh, okay. Paris had a weapon art on, so we'll turn all those off. Make sure they're all off. Even if they're off, sometimes you will get... Yeah, Zulian got one turned on too. Like, he learned Switchback. Yeah, that'll happen occasionally. And you'll have to turn them off again. The weapon arts will come back on after they've been turned off. The next up is History's Boundary, and this is another quest for Glennis. Gosh, we've done a few for her, but this one, I believe, is an all-cash quest. You need 450,000 gold to do it. And, well, we haven't gotten the million yet because we haven't done the whole quest. Just look at the depravity of the Imperial City today. Sickening, isn't it? That goes to show that what goes around comes around. It's a fairly common rumor that treasures from many of the old kingdoms have begun circulating through the black market here. It's something from my homeland has ended up here. I must have it, no matter the cost. Will you help me? I'll go treasure hunting. Sure, yeah, thank you. We'd be looking for something called the Spear of Origin. Oh, is that all? My homeland's good name, its history, its honor. I will not allow them to be swept away by the sea of corruption. I am certain someone with ties to this black market is here in the Imperial City. It's just a matter of finding the right man. And this is History's Boundary. And yeah, 450,000 gold to do this one. So hope you've been saving, or if you need to farm some more minerals for it, that's fine. We will be turning in a quest immediately after here that's just talking to a person that's for 1,000,000 gold, so you get the money right back. But you need to have 450 right now. Hey kid, come here. You look like you've got good eyes. You want to see something good? Check it out. Treasure of the old floating city. The Tome of the Dragon God. The techniques in this baby have you ripping through enemy formations like dragons through nights. Dig? Yeah, I thought you'd get your ears perked up. Dragons always grab the honeys, right? Now, usually this would be a fortune. I barely want to let this baby go, but for you, I'll cut you a deal. What do you say? Sure, I'm all about a deal. Okay. Oh, man. And that's a snakebite formation. And that cost us 50 grand for a formation that we're never going to use. But we got to get it. It's a quest, so we got to do it. And so we need to go to Gaffrey. And this is the guy with the red bubble. Ah, you again, huh? You're just in time. I've got some new inventory. The treasure of the ancient mountain country. The epitaph of 100 sages. Just skimming through is like studying with the most powerful sorcerers of the empire. Now I like to cut of your jib, so for you, I'll let you have it for a fraction of its true worth of steel, really. What do you say? It's totally mine. 80,000 gold. Good doing business with you. What are that? Formulas. Okay, Rush can now use shards. That's not useless. Now Rush can use shards. If we were to do a new plus game, he would be starting the game with shards. Oh, there's a Shield of Remembrance if you wanted a different version of Jorgen for the Amnesia quest. This is a long way to go, though, to pick up that item. It takes a long time to open up the city. So you might want to do something that doesn't require the Shield of Remembrance. Alright, going back to the pub. Where are you? You again. Can't get enough, huh? The Phantom City was respected by even the Imperator. This is their greatest treasure, the Black Finsternus. The name means darkness. Trust me, I don't offer this to just anyone. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Kind of pricey, but okay. Alright, and that one was 120,000 gold. It's a nice sword. Some new products should be coming my way soon. Oh, make it sound like it's hot goods. Come back to get another contribution to Underwalt's upkeep, eh? Alright. So, you know what? I don't know how much money we have now, but I know, we don't have much more than 450 grand. We need to go to the Castellum. We're going to see the guy, the lady right next to the God Emperor is going to sell us something. The imperial treasure of the land of the Imperator's second home, the Spear of Origin, is worth every penny of the price. 200 grand, and we have 300 and some. Excellent. I remind you, once this transaction is complete, we shall be strangers. I trust you will keep this in all in the highest confidence. Then this is farewell. We shall not meet again. Well, she's not very nice, but we're immediately ported back to Glennis. Finally, the Spear of Origin has returned to its rightful people. Rush, I can't even begin to thank you. My long journey has finally come to an end. I finally feel like saying that. Okay, and we got an arch formation. From now on, Rush, my life is yours. I'll fight for you. And that wraps up history's Boundary. We got a lot of formations in that one. But time to do the very last quest for 1,000,000 gold and Dream's Edge, which is just an item they give you, which doesn't do anything, but it doesn't do anything except it's like a trophy that you completed every quest in the game. So if you have Dream's Edge, you can look at it and go, oh, that's nice. That's when I got every quest done in the game. But it doesn't do anything. Yep, so we're going to the pub in Athlum, where all this shit began in the first place, and we talked to the same lady who gave us our very first quest. Mysterious woman. So we meet again. Do you remember me? Will you listen to my story? I like stories. Thank you. You have met many people on your journey who have helped you grow. In return, you have given them something very valuable, something they will treasure for always. It is hard to describe in words what exactly you have bestowed upon others. ... Allow me to try to explain myself. The skies may gray, the oceans may disappear, and the earth may rot. Okay. But not even the freest of birds, the most hopeful of fish, the wisest of men, no sight, no sound, no feeling can ever surpass the gift you granted these people. In that moment, you left behind something that will last for an eternity. Something only you could have given them. And that will mold your destiny. I must go now. To my time, my place. Okay, there's 1,000,000 gold. Yeah, 1,000,000 gold and the Dream's Edge, which looks special, but it's not. And that wraps up the final subquest in the game. Just huge congrats that we did them all in less than 50 BR. That's amazing. Well, thanks for sitting through all that. Still got a lot of game left, but just want to take a moment and thank y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.